Hello everyone. Welcome back to my channel, General Hospital Diaries. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please subscribe and keep watching for more detailed videos. General Hospital reveals that Jason Morgan was reported for allegedly taking Amelia Corinthos without permission, prompting a frantic visit to the PCPD by Drew Kane and Willow Corinthos. Here's how Tuesday's dramatic episode unfolded. Over at the Metro Court's patio area, Brooklyn Quartermain confronted Lois Cirillo, who confessed that Giovanni Gio Palmieri was indeed Brooklyn's biological son. Lois tried to explain that she believed she was doing what was best at the time. A shaken Dante Falconeri arrived, questioning who exactly Lois thought she was protecting. Brooklyn admitted that she kept her pregnancy from Dante, but insisted she had no idea Gio was their son until that very night. Although Dante and Brooklyn had plenty to sort through, they knew Gio had to come first now. Lois expressed a desire to come along with them, but Brooklyn lashed out over the betrayal, furious that her mother had hidden the truth for 22 years. To Brooklyn, there was no justification for the deception. She called it unforgivable and told Lois to stay away from her and Gio, storming off in frustration. Dan shot Lois a disappointed look before following Brooklyn. That left Lois alone in tears until Ned Quartermain showed up, clearly looking for answers. At the Quartermain mansion, Gio was desperate to leave, and Emma Scorpio Drake offered to go with him. Tracy Quartermain arrived and asked what was going on, prompting Gio to share that he overheard Dante and Brooklyn were his real parents. Tracy prevented Gio from leaving with Emma and urged him not to shut out the people who care about him. Though Tracy made an effort to bond with her great-grandson, Gio wasn't ready to embrace the Quartermain family, calling them all dishonest. Since Tracy had texted Brooklyn and Dante Gio's location, they arrived just in time to stop him from leaving. Outside Lulu Spencer's house, Cody Bell expressed concern about the emotional toll the truth would take on Gio now that everything he believed had changed. Lulu remained hopeful that things would settle down, though Cody had his doubts. Back at Jocelyn Jack's and Trina Robinson's apartment, Trina reassured Kai Taylor that they were alone and had privacy. After a heartfelt talk about their relationship, Trina and Kai shared an intimate moment, choosing to take the next step together. Meanwhile, Michael Corinthos explained to Wiley Corinthos that they'd be having a sleepover at Grandma Carly Spencer's house, where Amelia was already waiting. After leaving with Wiley, Michael encountered Jason, who warned Drew and Willow that it wouldn't be wise to interfere. Amelia's babysitter had informed them that Jason picked her up from Drew's place, which led Willow to react emotionally, insisting Jason had no authority to do so. Nina Reeves was stunned by the news, suggesting Jason had crossed a serious line, but Sonny Corinthos maintained that Jason was acting in line with Michael's wishes. Nina urged Sonny to talk to Michael and encourage a more cooperative approach, but Sonny stood firm, saying this would be the situation unless Willow created some distance from Drew. Sonny even hinted that perhaps Nina could help Willow see that Drew might not be the right influence in her life. He pointed out that Willow had risked her marriage and might lose access to her children, hoping Drew was worth all the fallout. At Carly's place, Sasha Gilmore Corbin was watching Amelia when Michael arrived with Wiley. After giving Amelia a warm hug, Michael got the kids settled and later joined Sasha downstairs. He thanked her for helping Jason retrieve Amelia and appreciated the sonograms she had shared. Michael also reassured Sasha that he would honor his word and stay out of the baby's life, unless she ever changed her mind. Over at the PCPD, Willow and Drew arrived unexpectedly, catching Mac Scorpio, John J. York, off guard when they reported a possible abduction. Mac was ready to issue an Amber Alert, but Willow clarified they already knew Amelia's whereabouts. When Mac asked how, Drew stated that Jason had taken her without consent. Drew, for his part, was furious. His protective instincts kicked into overdrive, especially after hearing how Jason had seemingly justified his actions by claiming he was keeping Amelia safe. To Drew, there was no excuse. As Amelia's legal guardian, Jason's actions constituted kidnapping, plain and simple. He emphasized that even if Jason believed he had noble intentions, the law wouldn't see it that way, and neither would he. Willow initially hesitated, clearly grappling with the emotional weight of taking legal action against someone she once considered family. She brought up Jason's history, his past sacrifices, and his loyalty to Sunny, and reminded her that loyalty means nothing if it puts a child in danger. He stressed that accountability was critical, not just for Jason, but to ensure that nothing like this ever happened again. Eventually, Willow agreed. With heavy hearts, the two headed down to the Port Charles Police Department to file an official report. The scene was filled with tense silence and somber glances as they met with Detective Chase, who was stunned by the nature of their complaint. Even Chase, who has had his own complex history with Jason, appeared shaken by the news. Chase asked them to recount everything that happened. When they noticed Amelia was missing, how long she was gone, and how they found out Jason had her. Drew delivered a calm but unwavering statement, making it clear he believed Jason should be held fully responsible. Willow, visibly emotional, added that as Amelia's mother, she couldn't allow anyone, even someone like Jason, to make unilateral decisions about her daughter's safety. Back at the Corinthos house, news of the report began to circulate quickly. Carly was among the first to hear about it, and her reaction was explosive. She refused to believe Jason would ever harm a child, let alone Amelia. Carly stormed into the Quartermain mansion demanding answers from Drew and Willow, only to be met with icy resolve. Drew didn't back down, and neither did Willow. Carly accused them of betrayal, especially considering all that Jason had done for their family in the past. But Willow stood firm, reminding Carly that while Jason might believe he was doing the right thing, he put a child through an unnecessary ordeal. That, she said, was unacceptable. Meanwhile, Jason himself remained unaware that the wheels of justice were already turning. He was seen laying low, clearly wrestling with the fallout of his decision. Jason had convinced himself that what he did was necessary to protect Amelia, though from what he hasn't fully explained. His motives remain murky, though some fans speculate he believes there's a larger threat looming over the Quartermain family, and that he acted out of desperation rather than malice. Sam McCall, caught in the middle, attempted to reach out to Jason via back channels. She warned him that Drew and Willow had gone to the police, and that he could be facing serious charges. Jason seemed more frustrated than surprised, but told Sam he didn't regret what he did. That statement only added fuel to the fire. Was this really about protecting Amelia, or is Jason running from something even bigger? The emotional consequences of Drew and Willow's decision are already rippling throughout Port Charles. Monica Quartermain is said to be deeply distraught, struggling to reconcile the Jason she raised with the man accused of abducting her great-granddaughter. Meanwhile, Michael Corinthos, Willow's husband and Jason's nephew, finds himself caught in an impossible situation. As the news breaks, Michael is reportedly distancing himself from both sides, hoping to find a peaceful resolution, but knowing that may no longer be possible. Back at the PCD, Chase confirmed that the report had been filed and that the department would begin a formal investigation. Though no arrest warrant has been issued yet, it's clear Jason is in serious legal jeopardy. Even more troubling is the suggestion that the feds may get involved, especially given Jason's long and controversial history with organized crime. General Hospital spoilers suggest the conflict between Willow and Michael is only going to intensify. As Drew and Willow face public backlash for their decision, and as Jason prepares for what may be the biggest legal battle of his life, General Hospital is clearly setting the stage for an explosive summer storyline. And with tensions rising by the hour, fans can only guess who will end up paying the ultimate price. Come back to our channel for all your updates. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe to my channel.